Must be for you, with that ripper and all.
Dunno. Who's that chap in that Scarlet book everyone was reading? Mr. Holmes. Yeah. Maybe I could use my powers and be like him.
Oh, I don't know, I feel queer.
Time to pay an old friend a visit then. Good night, Miss Eve. And thank you. We must take the days as they come.
When I'm called.
Off you go now. Go let Charlie and the others know. Golden lilies they were.
Half right. It is King Arthur and Merlin.
Well, she isn't wrong there.
The 7th day of this month, the herb was sold to a gentleman. Bladeweth could not place the accent. The man refused to give his name. It was noted he had a special knife with 2 blades.
Well, I hope she's happy.
Yes. Have someone look in on you for a day or two, if you can. You won't be able to get about, but after that, it'll be as though it never happened.
Why become a policeman, I hear you ask? Well, sir, money. Really, sir, that's all there is to it. A man's got to eat.
How's it been for you? That ain't all. The letters I see were on her arm.
But in the act of binding such evil, magic had seeped into the very ground upon which they stood.
Where do we begin? Is the woman not frightened by the rodent?
What dog want was shiny? Yes, a grape. Dog want 7 spoons? We have 7.
It ain't hands they're paying for.
Do you like it? She's never been a fan of mine after I proudly abandoned you. It made me quite proud, actually, so I had it framed.
I am a healer, as you say. Mostly I treat the unfortunate women you see around you.
He turned around his back to her and bent down over the brim. She caught him around the middle so small and bundled him into the stream.
You can't leave home, Esther. They ain't so bad, are they?
Splendid news! A drink to celebrate.
Couldn't touch my little girl after that. She were a tiny thing, like a petal. The thought of seeing something awful.
I'll have you know, your secret is safe with me, Mr. Jenkins. The word of a gentleman has weight in London.
Fine, run away.
You got a spare coin for old sailor, sir?
A sign of the times, I'm afraid. Let's hope it passes soon.
Bro min var en god man. Han fortjente ikke å dø slikt. La meg være i fred, så jeg kan be for ham.
As you should, Master Hopkins. Right, look at the state of you. We only want what's best. I can't believe it.
Can I? Pleased to meet you, Faye.
Don't fucking touch me. I'm sure a clever man like yourself can hazard a guess.
She called it Madeline's.
I did, though I am concerned. You are but a child.
You expect too much of yourself. This isn't easy. Merlin, we wish to find him.
Any good ones? Oh, God. Are these what he uses?
What be the meaning of the tiger?
Oh, be quick then. 4pence.
Thank you for taking this weight off my shoulders. I couldn't do it alone.
Rubbish! If you want a drink, just have one.
Meeting anyone here, Mary?
Jesus Christ. None of this is even close to being correct.
Ooh. What if I go out and touch people in the street? Like I did before, except not by accident.
We need that bottle.
Have you been drinking?
Does your mum not have another gentleman in her company? I never asked to know. A woman's comfort will do you good, Sid.
Why did you want it kept?
I may or may not have lost Mary.
I think I'm going to throw up.
I'll miss my oranges.
Not out of my sight for a second.
Thank you, Mary, for what you did for us.
I should think so.
Mary, you all right?
Yes, sir.
Speak now, rodent. I do not have time for games.
I would ask him if he wasn't presently unconscious.
Hello? Hello, it is you. You're the pretty one. See my mistress? Isn't she fine? I'm very proud of her.
I always wanted a dog. Before my dad left, he said we were going to get a pup. He was going to let me pick it myself, but he went away. Thank you, Faye, for letting me stroke you.
Don't know what you're talking about.
What do you expect? They all look like they could do with a wash.
That's so. Are you rubbing shoulders with Saucy Jack, Mary?
It's not him. Look elsewhere.
Quite.
Growing in size and strength. My presence is yet to provoke, but there is still the upper floor to search.
The strangest little man was found in our broom cupboard, naked as a babe. Can you believe it?
This is quite astonishing.
Delightful.
Pa used to, and she didn't seem to mind.
For the spiteful woman. I feel for her child, I truly do.
Ah, the man in need of a church. Well, I trust you found it okay.
That is not for me to grant. Please, don't leave me.
You ain't supposed to use the Lord's name in vain. Same as any other day, sir. Still waiting for the tide to turn out that pot of gold. Is there something wrong?
Lucky for Sam. There was nothing taken. Merlin must have been interrupted.
Pay particular attention to the soul. It determines one's well-being.
Get your ballad still wet from the press.
Then he has some means of disguising it.
Please, miss, be on your way. We do not like to see women unaccompanied at so late an hour.
Yeah.
Say that again. Have you had a drink?
Here, don't you look like the spit of my daughter? Come back from the grave to haunt this old moke, eh?
Sorry, Lady Faye.
Oi, Miss Mary.
Maybe you would think differently if you knew the truth.
Ah, Miss Mary. You were found.
The heart, Tulak. In the mirror.
Oh dear, you're missing something? I can't seem to put my finger on it.
Gloomy? Even for you.
Please, God, Mary, be well.
I am quite drunk.
This young lady has informed me she might know the deceased and may be able to assist in the identification. I must swear you to secrecy, sir. They'll hang me otherwise.
She'll make you a good wife, Henry. I've never met a sweeter soul. We shared the same doss house, sirs. She never came home.
In this spirit, we join together in prayer in the hope that we may find some measure of peace after such a tragic end. If you happen to see a lad called Stevens about, tell him I know about the ale. No, actually, don't. Do forget that.
Some say it was a miracle, others a curious fate. But brave Lancelot did draw breath once more.
I wonder, can she hear you speak?